feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the SMU Mustangs, and the Horned Frogs will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here's the return from inside his 10. Finds just enough space across the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So the SMU Mustangs offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred. Because it's a rivalry game, they keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Floats it out in space. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Mustangs moving quickly to the line. Looking downfield, it's long. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Hunt is on its way. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So TCU's offense will get the ball for the first time. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Bridges. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they...
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Horned Frogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Gets it out quickly. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Smashes it between the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early. Playing at home, they want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good. Use the play fake, now to throw. With the catch, it's Suggs.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line. Looking to pass. It's long. Got his man out of the backfield. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fakes the grab. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Mustangs. Once he got some room, it was over.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Here's a heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Under fire. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They're working that left side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Dropping back, it's long. Zings it complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Touchdown, SMU! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy, his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
And they tacked on the extra point. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness. Turning it on! Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Got a man. It's Fuentes. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Dykes. Moving away from pressure. At the 35, he's got room. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And the Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man quickly. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Horned Frogs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Hauls it in. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And the Mustangs are in the hurry-up.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Dropping back, it's long. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the play on third down. The Mustangs will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll leave it with him. Hard running there. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Horned Frogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Fuentes. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Horned Frogs line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback extends the play. Firing to the right, complete. There he goes! And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down. Just keeps slinging it. Safe completion on the screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Off the play fake. And pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. The official says no good. And it is still a 4-point deficit. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Back to throw. It's long. Unloads to the wideout. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Horned Frogs look to do some damage in the red zone.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? Your match...
Touchdown, TCU! A great catch and run for 6.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Going right to work up top. Pocket breaking down. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And the Mustangs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Scanning the field, it's long. Shoots it to the left. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got a man. It sucks. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The Mustangs in the hurry up.
And he makes another big play for this offense. And, man, if I'm this defense, at some point I'm going to learn my lesson. We're in the second quarter. He's already over 100 yards. Like, I better start committing some resources to this guy, or else he's going to break some records because he is putting up some numbers on the day.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there in that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. And this one is perfect. And the field goal ties it up here in the second quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. That's caught. It's Fuentes. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass, it's Dykes. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they... Third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions. Breaks into the open. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The Horned Frogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Right back to the well. Makes it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, we talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done.
And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And the extra point splits the uprights. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Looking to throw, it's long. He's got an open man. Oh my goodness, he's still moving. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gonna take a shot. Grabs it inside the 10. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll run play action. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're gonna see every route in the route tree again in this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback turning it on. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and is going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that 1st down.
Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. The give from the gun. Creates a little room. He's loose. Past the 20. He's at the... And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, TCU! They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the catch on 3rd down, and the rarest of drops for this guy. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking for room. It's Fuentes. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
It'll be a draw. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Makes the grab. It's Fuentes. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. The Horned Frogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. It's Dykes. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
And the Horned Frogs are flying down the field. Here's the handoff. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Snagged out of the air. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can...
Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. LSU dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program.
There he goes. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Got him downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Motion from the wide receiver. Calls his own number. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll pull it on the read. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on 3rd down. On the ground, going for the first down with the give to the tight end. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Ready to stay ahead of the chains.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move. He has the first and still on his feet. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. The Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to throw, it's Dykes. Extending the play. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've got a 1st and 10 as we are inside a minute to play here in the 3rd. Looking to throw on 1st down. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Oh, what a missed opportunity for this defense. They desperately needed to make a play, and they just can't do it.
Reese, that's the kind of night it's been. We can just watch that clip on replay to show how frustrating of a day it's been. You're already got in a big hole. Everything's going the other direction. You have to make a play, and that kind of play happens. Man, that is frustration to the max.
It's complete on the right side. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Finds his man, it's Fuentes. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass. He's got him. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because
into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, TCU! They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Looking to throw, it's long. Using the quick game. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Mustangs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Got it behind the line. It's Lawson. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. 2nd guy finally did. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll move the tight end. Trying to impose their will with the run. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And you know what? The best third down offenses don't get the third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard, got a nice gain, popped one, got a first down. Who needs third downs if you can just pound it down their throat on second down?
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Quick completion on the out route. He just won't take a big hit. Slides off guys, makes moves. He's down to the 21. The Mustangs come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Mustangs!
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the fourth quarter.
And he puts through the extra point.
TCU 45, SMU 24.
And he's going to bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They'll give it to the back. Got enough for the first. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Back to throw, it's Dykes. Got his man. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Fuentes. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Horned Frogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He'll try the left side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They'll send out the kicker here. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Get it out to the supersonic guy. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. With the catch, it's Suggs. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. To the air. It's long. Fires to the tight end. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Suggs. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. We're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.